Alright, so according to The Verge, the FCC has finally decreed that 25 megabits and 320 down, 3 up is not considered broadband. That is what the standard of broadband has been for the past however long. It is 2024, and somebody who has that speed could be told, yeah, well, we selling your broadband internet. Wickedness. So I think our new threshold, frankly, should be 100 megabits per second. I think anything short of that shortchanges our children, our future, and our new digital economy. So they changed it to 100 down and 20 up.
Wow,
and
that's like our first world standard. I don't think we could. Oh, we boy Shivam and
he don't have broadband. He had dial up. He was at 25. Well, technically, they considered that he would have been being sold broadband internet. And everybody is throwing the word broadband. Like, you'd be like, yeah, broadband. You know, all the ISPs on them, they would say, we give you a broadband. So now you need to get 120. Now, is this the advertised speed or is this the tested speed? That is where it's going to get serious, because they could say, yeah, you're going to get 120 on a day when nobody on the internet.
Yeah.
But if it's the tested speed, then this will make it actually sensible. Here's what they say, right? 45 million Americans lack access to both 100 down 20 up megabits per second fixed service, which is the intermediate percentage, huh?
Yeah, you know what? Since you're talking about that, right? Mm-hmm. Like, say right before the pandemic, right? My aunt, she had bought a home in the suburbs, right? And it's in the US, right? And her internet was like 20 megabits, you know, and I think it was Verizon. Verizon said that they're not coming to think no fiber unless they get some type of compensation or something, right?
Yeah, the government there's actually government to help them.
Her taxes had to go up in order for her to get higher internet speed.
What do you mean her taxes had to go up? Like, what do you mean?
I think to pay for it.
Oh, okay. So they had to tax them more so that more money will go into the government for that state, so that the state could put in the infrastructure, so that they would be able to. In America, they have this kind of public-private partnership with running wires for some reason. I'm not too sure how or why it came about, but that's a thing. And they will be like, well, it doesn't make sense for us to try to do it because it will cost us too much money and our profit margins will be too low because our margins are already small and all that kind of thing. But if the states could run, they run fiber all over the place. I remember at the time Google was running fiber because they could, and the government was trying to get Google to run the fiber for them, and Google saying, nah, boy, all they milking we ain't really fighting this down with all you. So first world status is 100 down 20 up. Now, by and large, our internet on the East-West corridor meets the standard for broadband, right? It have anything less than 100 in selling in any of them, any ISP. You check Flow, I'll check Digicel.
You forget it have others.
I know. let me just start there. We see how that goes. Anybody selling less than, I've seen 200 is the lowest for Digicel right now. 200, 350, 500, that's all they have. Check Amplia.
How much years I ain't go on Flow website?
Amplia internet rates. Amplia site fighting. I just want to see. Amplia has 150 starting.
Okay, Flow is 250 starting.
Okay. So then, question is, wait now, Amplia have a 1 gig for $750. 1 gigabit, and one gig down, 500 up. Interesting.
Yeah, interesting.
Quite interesting. Right. So broadband in Trinidad and Tobago is good.
Yeah, for the most part. I'm not sure. Hopefully things improve in the, it's all areas where, you have some kind of, not dead zones, but it might have a little drop off in terms of how much you will actually get. It'll be a bit lower than this, but for
Question
the most
is, let me see. So the question is, will that, I guess that that definition will translate down to places like us and everywhere in the world eventually, of what is considered broadband internet, or certain places.
Maybe the article was from who? Who was the authority there?
The FCC.
Oh, I was not gonna say the FCC. So that's like a suggestion or something they want to put in.
No, they passed it. They passed
it
the
passed already. Huh.
Yeah, it passed already. So you can't claim that you have broadband unless you.
You know what the proof would be if something like that get passed in the EU.
Well, that's what I'm now going to talk about, right? So I just Googled the EU, the European Union internet speed, and they have 100 as
broadband.
Yeah. Fast broadband for speeds between 30 and 100. Ultra fast for speeds higher than 100. So
they have between 30 and 100.
Yeah, that's considered fast broadband, and then they have ultra fast broadband. I don't know what that means, but that was in 2018. Yeah, this is a whole special report. Hey,
2018 was 6 years ago. That way there.
Yeah, that's
well, at least
weird.
to me.
No, it is. Like, we have this kind of age thing.
Yeah, because like for me, COVID was just like it just sucked the time away. Yeah. That was like 3 years of your life. Just I would say went down the drain, but that's 3 years that like nothing much happened.
Yeah. So the broadband Europe connectivity goals for 2025 are ambitious. 1 gigabit, internet for main socioeconomic drivers. 5G coverage for all areas, and 100 megabit per second for all European households. That's their goal by next year. Everybody had to get 100 at least. Wow. So the EU, the EU probably like this was published in, I can't remember when it was, but they set it for 2025.
Okay.
And they have full gigabit coverage by 2030. That's their goal.